Welcome to the Suerte del Molino farm, Andalusia in Spain. Nature is important to us and we work hard to adapt to what we find, but it's not an easy task. Here we have the holm oak. It is a plant with male and female reproductive systems. Here is the male, and then at the tip of the branch the female part will form, that actually in the end produces the acorns. But what is also very interesting to me is that these leaves are quite longish, almost looks like a leaf of an olive tree. There are no spiky indentations. Somehow this means something to me, because many of the other trees, they have these spiky leaves. They are also holm oaks, they grow in the same area. Let's have a look. In this example, the leaves are spiky. Actually, most of them are like that. So it appears that the trees that struggle more, that have less access to water, have these spiky leaves. And it is said that they do this so that the condensation of fog will not happen or stay long on the leaves, but that shape of the leaf facilitates that the droplets, the meniscus, the capillary forces is broken, altered, and then this drop will fall off. It goes into the ground and does not evaporate from the plant, especially in summer, where we also have fog now and then, because we are in the Mediterranean coastal climate. So some humid air does reach us. This is the first day of rain this year. It's only early in January. Last year we haven't had anything. So I'm quite happy to have this over this whole 24-hour period. We had about 8 millimeters. It's a third of an inch. It's at least something. Let's see if we have more than a cupful of water in the pond. Okay. Little bit of water. Let's see what we can expect. Then also I brought out some fog catching nets. This I bought already some time ago, and I used them in summer for shade. We had thick fog a few days, so much so that you could not see more than a few meters ahead. So now I'm just measuring the length of it, the height, possible sites where I can put it. It will be so cute if I can have a fog net up here and a trickle of water running to the pond. That will be amazing. Another amazing discovery. 2 days before the frost, I did sow some oats and rye, and here they are germinating. I'm very happy about that. I have some topsoil on the side of the pond wall. It's too wet now to rake it down. And something I've learned about the weather, the climate here, is that I have to change my mind about many things. Half of my life I grew up in Mediterranean climate. Half of my life I lived in Mediterranean climate. And I now relearn that if the experts tell me I cannot plant vetiver in winter, then I must just do it. I cannot plant rye and oats, spelt in winter. I did it and it's growing. So it's a lot of experimentation, lots of learning. I will get there. Now we have 10 millimeters. 2 or 3 of that is from the fog, but every drop counts. I have the excavator here on the eastern side, now that we have completed the pond, and just before the rain came, I scooped some dirt from the side of this erosion gully and then dropped it on top of this cistus brush. Now I have something between a leaky weir and a beaver dam and my own creation. 8 of them. So it's just to slow down the water and perhaps hold some water. I walked over it several times. It's not easy to work here. It's on a slope, and also this area caves in when I have the blade of the excavator here. The dogs are quite happy. Much easier to cross this erosion gully, actually for me as well. This is still the water from the previous rain 6 weeks ago. I'm very happy that this structure holds, the water holds. We started clearing all the cistus, hara brush around the existing smaller anthenas, the holm oaks. I have learned that there are almost no saplings from seeds of this holm oak. Everything is vegetative reproduction through the root systems of these holm oaks. That's why there's a whole row of them usually. So in this Mediterranean climate, we are in the 6th year of drought. Last year has been the year with the least rain since measurements were taken in 1961. So the holm oaks have decided to make use of vegetative reproduction and let go of having these seeds sprouting and that they germinate. Maybe they do, but they don't survive because the water table, I don't know. I've never encountered that. And then the moisture level is only 1 meter on the surface after 300 millimeters of rain last year. So there's not much for a sapling to survive on, especially if it has a taproot that tries to go further than that. Here at the southern border, I have planted daikon radishes. I have planted 1,000 seeds at 3 different intervals, and some of them did sprout, but not much. So I don't know what is their case. My brain wants to find structures, labels. So this holm oak is struggling, and then around it you find lots of new plants from vegetative reproduction. It's almost as if I can deduct that the more the tree is struggling, the more it pushes out from the root system this new growth that might develop into trees. But I will have to observe clearer and see what's happening. Another huge scar on a tree. I don't know how valid the postulation of my theory is. This is a dead holm oak, but not too many new growth next to it. I will learn. It's nice to walk in the rain, and I hope it will continue. Till next time. Goodbye.